I stayed awake along and as we drove past villages and hamlets, I wondered what life could be like in these places. I had the feeling of traveling from Yaoundé to Bamenda in Cameroon. Traveling between Yaoundé and Bamenda, most buses stop at Makenene for passengers to stretch out their bodies cramped for hours between tiny seats and also to chew or sip something. Drivers who headily refuse to respect the unwritten constitution are faced with a volley of curses and insults in the many languages that flourish in my country. But those cases are rare. Before the bus finds a comfortable spot to park, you are greeted by some entrancing olden day tunes by the impeccable Makenene disco, tunes and tubes by the Romtas, Sally John, San Fantomas, Kassav, Charlotte Mbango, Bebe Manga, etc., etc. Resuscitate long memories of the bygone heydays. We have 20 minutes, and if anyone does not respect the time, we will leave them behind, announces the driver or his motorboy. Half awake, you skip and elbow your way through the crowded and gullied alleys of the market, looking for your choice amongst roasted fish, egusi pudding, roasted plums and plantains, bush meat, in fact, everything depending on the season. Some people prefer to gulp a fast bottle of beer, one for the road, they say. It happens that you meet an old friend you have not seen for years at that moment of passage and transit. Or you greet an old friend with elation just to discover that he or she is not the one you thought you had seen. Some hop into the wrong bus, after the boozing and the quarrel over seats begins. When the latter finally finds his or her bus that has been blaring for the missing passenger, he or she, both tipsy and drowsy, is faced with invectives from the impatient passengers. Some answer back, while others remain provocatively silent, consciously or unconsciously. The music, the night, always turns Makenene into a somewhat surreal space, and I wonder what life is like beyond the utosphere of that market spot and the night. The transient disjuncture caused by that time-space procures a certain inexpressible jouissance. The last time I was in Makenene, I could not avoid singing Olivia Newton-John's Country Roads, Take Me Home, coming from the famous Makenene disco. All my memories gathered round her miner's lady, stranger to the blue, water dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye, country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Our next stop was at Abancay, at the heart of the erstwhile Inca Empire of Peru. Thank you.